Well, my opening kind of set a little bit of what I'm going to be doing. This is my Blackstone grill that I use a lot at home outside. And I had a thought, you know, I can adapt this and put this on my boat. So when I'm ready to start my offshore fishing pretty soon, I can stop and grill my fish or take something to grill. This video is basically a step-by-step on how to get that done. And I'm also going to do a little cooking there. I have some mahi that I'm going to blacken and eat. So stick around for this video. And, you know, if you don't mind, can you subscribe to the channel? I know I have a lot of views. I need some more subscribers. And if you will support the channel, I can put more videos out, instructional and fishing. So without further ado, here are the instructions on how to convert your Blackstone to the boat.
Sí.
Put one hole here, and you do the same thing in the back. So that's the first hole right here. Okay, and with that first hole, I'm going to put a screw in there to attach it to the bait, which I'll show you. We're going to do the same thing. Attach a screw, tighten it. Okay, so now we have a screw coming out from the inside. The inside, simple, right there. You have the screw. Do the same thing. In the back. Okay, so you're gonna get a screw. You already made the hole. Let me show you the hole. Right there. It's a hole. And then you're going to put a screw. Okay. Put that in here. Through the hole. Put a washer. Try to secure it. And then put a nut. You can see that. We're going to secure that nut there. If you have to hold it, you hold it with a Phillips screwdriver. Okay, so tighten it best that you can. You don't have to over tighten it, it's nice and solid. Okay. So now what we have a hole here in the Blackstone grill. We put a hole in the back. See the hole there? Put a screw through that hole, right there, and then we secured it here. We did the same thing on the side. Okay, we put a screw through here, secured it with a washer and nut, and now we have this part going out. Now I'll tell you what we're going to do with this. Okay, this is a Blackstone, the single. You can do it if you have the room in the boat. You can do it with a big one. This is going to be fine for what I need it for. So now we're going to go to the boat and we're going to do the installation on the boat. Now these Blackstone grills come with 4 rubber legs at the bottom. Okay. Now my goal is to put it here in this Magma cutting board. Okay. To put it there securely so it won't move. So it has the rod holder right there, which makes it nice and steady. And that's where I'm going to be attaching the grill. Okay, now I've removed the 4 legs, so the 4 legs are gone. Very easy to just unscrew right off. Okay. I'm going to put it on top of the cutting board here, where I need to drill the hole on the cutting board. I already marked them. I already drilled them out. So one of them is here, as you can see, and then the other one is in the back here. I'll show you right there. Okay, it's where the screw is going to slide in, and I'll show you that in a minute. This is what's going to secure my grill to the cutting board on the bowl. Okay, so as you can see, the screw that I put on the grill is now coming out from the side, ready for to be put a nut. I'm going to put a wing nut on it with a washer. I'll show you that. And then in the back, there you go. There's where I'm going to screw the wing nut right here. So now the grill is going to be solid. Okay, let's check it out. So far that's what's going to look like. I'm going to level it off a little bit. Remember, this cutting board has movement, and I'm going to, once it's installed, I'll level. I have some room here left to put, if I put some burgers there or whatever. When I'm not using it, I can easily remove it. Okay, so let me go ahead and secure them. Okay, for this particular application, I'm going to put a nut here. This will prevent it from going to that side, and then I'll put a wing nut on this side to secure it to the cutting board. Okay, and then here the same thing. There's a screw here, secures it right there. I don't know if you can see it right there. That'll go through this hole, and I'll secure it in this side. Secure it here when it comes out. So I'll show you that in a minute. Okay, so now that I have all everything set up in the back of the Blackstone, in the hole there, in the hole here. Okay, now it's time to secure it. We'll put a washer. You can adjust this. Okay, perfect. Put a washer and a wing nut in the back. I'll show you that now. Okay. And then we'll do the same thing here. Put a decorative right here. And then we'll put a wing nut here also. Okay. Now this is nice and steady here. So now your grill is secured here. Now you can see this is very practical. The Blackstone, you have your space there. Your secure wing nut there, and then you have your secure wing nut from the outside. 2 holes in the grill, and 2 holes in your cutting board. and this is very, very, very secure. Obviously, you're not going to be running with the boat, but it's strong enough where it's not going to fall once this clips in. Okay, and you can cook there without a problem.
Delicious. Delicious.